Hello dear viewers, welcome back again to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Dinka Learning Channel. My name is William. I'm a Dinka native speaker from South Sudan. Dinka language is a local language spoken by majority of South Sudanese. So if you are willing to learn Dinka language, one time you will go to South Sudan and you will be in a good position to speak with the local community there using Dinka language. So I welcome you all. If you are new in this channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that when we upload the new videos, you will be the first person to watch the videos with us. Thank you for your subscription. And today we are going to learn names of 30 animals in Dinka language found in South Sudan. 30, these are 30 animal names in Dinka language which are found in South Sudan. I tried to collect 30 names of animal in Dinka language. There are others names, but I did not get them. Maybe next time I will try to collect them again and bring them here for you guys. So if you find there are other animals missing here in this video, please comment below here. I will try to come and translate them into Dinka language. Okay, thank you. Let us begin. The first animal. So how do you call this animal? This one. So I'm not going to give you the name now, so it's you to give me the name. So give me the name of this animal in Dinka language. You also give me the name of this animal in English. So put the name there in the comment section, which I'll meet there. Okay, this is a work to do. This is your homework. You guys have to do this one for me. Okay, so the rest I'm going to help you. Okay, we continue. And do you know the name of this big animal? Is a beautiful animal. It's called Mir. Mir is a Dinka name for this animal, and in English we call it giraffe. You see, it's very big, it's very tall. Yes, it's called Mir. We call it Mir because of this color. So yeah, Mir, that's the name of it in Dinka language. It's called giraffe in English. So Mir. And this animal is called wing cow. We keep this animal at home. It's a domesticated animal in South Sudan, so it's called wing. If they are plural, we call it wang or hawk. Do you know the name of this animal? This animal is very common, of course, everywhere around the world. It's common. It's a domesticated animal. One of the peaceful animals is called jong. Jong means dog. Jong means dog. Yes. And this animal also is a domesticated animal in South Sudan and other places. It's called tok. Tok means goat. Tok is a Dinka word that means goat. This one we keep it at home. So we have tok. They are plural. Tok, the one. Do you know the name of this small animal? This one with very big eye, the ear. This one, it look like the ear, like the fingers. When you look them very well, they are like for the human being. The fingers are like for the monkey. It's called bush baby in English, and in Dinka language we call it anyoch. That is the name of it in Dinka language. It is called anyoch. Bush baby. So it look like baby. You see the eye. It's bush baby, anyoch. So it's not many people who know the name of this animal. So it's common in our area that it's called anyoch. So and this animal is called torol. Torol is a Dinka word that means camel. These are the camels. This one. You see camel. So it's a domesticated animal also. Camel. Torol is called torol in Dinka language. So you have to know it very well. Another animal that is a domesticated animal in South Sudan is akaja. Akaja means donkey. In Dinka language we call it akaja. This animal. So we kept them at home. So they allow us to carry load for us. They do a lot of the things. So it's a good animal. It's a very strong animal. Akaja is also found in South Sudan. Akaja. That is the Dinka name of it. Wow, what of this animal? Do you know it or you don't know it? So don't be scared. This is called monitor lizard. Monitor lizard in Dinka language we call it agan. You see agan. Aganya. Agan means monitor lizard. This is not lizard, it is called monitor lizard. So that's called agan in Dinka language. So when we were small, we used to kill this animal. So it's common there in our area. It's called agan. So in Dinka also we name there are people who have the name called agan. So the same name is agan. So monitor lizard. So it's also found in South Sudan. This animal you see here is agan. It's not a baltur. A baltur is also there, but they are the same type. So agan and a baltur, I think they are the same type. This one also is also in my area now. So it's called row. Row is hippopotamus. It's called row in Dinka language. This row now is in Nyumlel River. Nyumlel River is in Awul West County. So this row is there now. So if you guys want to see this one row, you go in YouTube. There is one of the YouTubers is called Kwamawet. Kwamawet, yeah, he is my former teacher. He's from primary. So Kwamawet is a YouTuber now. He have the video of row. I watch it today, and he's pregnant. So he's in Nyamla River. If you want to see row, just go to Kwamawet YouTube and type Kwamawet. You will see the video he uploaded today. Row is there. So hippo is there in Nyamla River. So if you guys don't know, just watch the YouTube of Kwamawet. You will see it. I recommend it for you guys to watch it live. Not the picture. Watch it live there from Kwamawet. The hippo that we have in our country. Row hippo. That's hippopotamus. So this huge animal. What is the name of this one? It's called fok. Fok means awan is a Dinka name, and in English we call it fok. This is called awan. Hey, awan. Ngina wo nyin ngala ya zo. Which baro wang. Yadang ni laptop iko le suno. Ni ko ja ria jin chong yok ni awan. Sorry guys, I'm joking. Don't take it. And this dangerous animal is called quach. Quach means tiger. is called quach. Quach is also found in South Sudan. But this animal has caused a lot of problem to my father and his younger brother. So this animal attacked my father when they were very young. So it bite my father and my uncle. So they were really suffering a lot, but they struggled to kill it. So it's dangerous. So this animal, so it's called quach, quach, quach. Yeah, tiger. Some, yeah, we call it leopard or quach. And this one is squirrel. You see how it is standing now. In Dinka we say it kelwela lengur ber chida. The yugun in gay coach la ku jal yela som gay lele polam jal ting do le in rangan lengur ber chida. Gal is very tall. He's saying that, is your father taller than me? Do you have a father who is taller than me? That's why it stand up like this. It's called a lol. A lol. Alol means squirrel, squirrel. So alol, squirrel. This is the type of the animal I used to eat. So whenever we kill big gazelle and other animal, so I don't like to eat them. But this small animal I like eating it. The meat is very nice, so I eat it a lot when we used to hunt. So it's called alol, squirrel. So look how it is standing. It's very tricky, but it used to eat groundnut a lot. So when you cultivate groundnut there, it's the one to disturb this small animal. It's very small but dangerous. It causes a lot of destruction to your in your farm. And this small animal here, very common even at home. In our home they are also there. Very common. It's called arik. Arik. R-I-E-K. Arik is lizard. So lizard. Walang ariang kor. Wariang. So other type of arik they are there in South Sudan. So this arik. So this is the animal that used to say. So if you want to like within kapat ile ka jala lom ta trick baka jal ban cham teler. So if you want something, you have to go and work for it very hard. Take it from the hot, come and eat it in a cool place. So if you don't work very hard, you will not eat anything comfortably. So that's what it used to say. It's called a lizard. So you guys have learned it now. It's common there. But if I go to my home now, I can find so many of them there at the wall or yeah. So we used to get the eggs. It lay eggs. This animal lay egg. The white egg. Sometimes they are like blue. So we used to get disturb them when we were small. So they are there. This animal is not monster lizard. It's called crocodile or alligator. What is the name between alligator and crocodile? So crocodile, this is crocodile, this one, you see, it has a very huge mouth and sharp teeth. So don't joke with this animal. It can cut you into pieces. This one, very dangerous. It lives in the river. So it's called nyang. And this animal, there are other clans in South Sudan, especially in Awul, that have taboo of respecting this animal. So they cannot kill this animal. They cannot also eat this animal. So when you kill it and that person from that clan is there, he will run, or he will go away, or he will start quarreling with you, or he will start to prevent you from killing it. So they respect it. It's like taboo. They respect it a lot. This clan, I don't know why I forget the name of clan. Patek? Is it Patek? Patek or guys, I forget. I think it's Patek. If it is not Patek, please don't misquote me. write it in the comment section there. Which clan respect this animal a lot. So let us also learn from you guys. This animal you see here is called kor. Kor is a lion. This one, you see, look at how it is looking, very dangerous. So this kor is a wild animal, so it lives in the forest. So when you meet this animal, so be careful, otherwise you will end up in its mouth or in its stomach. So it can eat anything, animal or humans, if you are not careful. It's called kor, lion. Is also common in South Sudan, and they are there in South Sudan. Oh, what of this one? They are not cows. They are brothers of cows. You see, they are cows. These are the type of cows. The problem, the difference is that this animal, it is a wildlife animal. It lives in the forest, but the cows, they are peaceful. That's why they live in at home. They are not domesticated. So this is a buffalo. It's called anyar. One like this one is called anyar, but all of this one they are called anyer. Anyar is singular. Anyer, they are plural. So anyar. So this one they are anyer. So it's buffalo or buffaloes. So these they are also common in South Sudan. So many in South Sudan. So they are there. This one, anyar. And this animal is called wolf. So when we were very young, this animal used to eat a lot of cows and goats. So when they come as group. So they come as group. When they catch your goat, they will eat it within 1 minute. They will kill the goat, eat it within 1 minute, and the goat cannot touch ground. So they eat it like that very quickly, very fast. They are very dangerous, this animal. They don't walk alone, they walk in group. So that when they attack in group. Yeah. So they are there in South Sudan. Gol, I have seen them when I was young. I seen them. So I met with them. So they are very dangerous. Gol is called gol. If they are plural, we call it gal. Gol. Wolf. This wolf is called gol. Is there in South Sudan. This common animal kept at home. So domesticated animal. Amal is plural, but is singular, but plural they are called amel. So this amal means sheep. Amal, sheep is also in South Sudan. So we have them. So we keep them at home. When I was very young, there were so many there in our house. So this one, amal, PM, Kujala Hawk, we used to keep them. So they are also there in South Sudan. And this animal is called angui. Angui mean hyena. Angui, you see, angui. This one is angui. So it has eaten a lot of our goats in long time ago when we were very young. This one, it came and go in the briar, take 7 goat. This is not easy animal. It takes 7 goat. When you take them, you go and hide them in the there is a nearby swallow dish. Swallow dish is near there. You go and hide the goat that it has killed. It hide there. It come again, take another one, go and hide there. Come again, take another one, go and hide there, until 7 So, and at the end, my father came out and rescued some of the goat. So it's not a easy animal, very dangerous. This is Angui. So that was long time ago when I was very young. So I still remember it. So I'm not easy to forget things. So what I get long time ago, I still remember it. This was Angui. So, and I also get it many times. So I used to get it many times walking. Yeah, but I don't fear this one. I don't fear it. So when I get it, I say, ah, alone, kakat, it can run. So this animal, very common, is called agok, 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 aga, oka, aga, oka, agok, agok. Agok mean monkey. Monkey is agok. This one, you see, is monkey. This is agok. Agok mean monkey. So this one, yeah, we kill it. So no, that time we kill it, but I did not eat it. So some of the old men, they are the one who take it away because we refuse. So we say we cannot eat human beings. It look like human being. Look at this one. The fingers look like human being fingers. So that's why we refuse to eat it. So it's called agok. Wow, what of this animal with a sharp corn or thorns? How do you call this one? Corn or thorn? So this is called a miyok. A miyok. A-ma-i-ya-o-oka. A miyok. A miyok means porcupines. Porcupine. It's called a miyok. So a miyok is there also. Is there. So there is a time we get it, but it is running inside the hole. So we scared. So we stop our dog from going there because when the dog go there, it can shoot this one, this thorn. So they are very dangerous. When one hit you, you will regret why you run after it. Yeah, it's very dangerous. It's called a miyok porcupine. So it's there in South Sudan also. Do you know what is the name of this one? Ngan kudot mean chameleon. Ngan kudot mean chameleon. Ngan kudot e chat nyon. Nga a nya ku da otter. Ngan kudot chameleon. We have another one. This one, this image. Gong ga onga. Gong mean edigo. Edigo is gong. They are very common there. I remember one in 2008, I think. 2008, yeah. One of my sister just what he do is funny. He pour hot water on this gong, this edigo, and it start crying. It cry like baby. It cry like human being. So she ran with it. She take it in the garden. He leave it there. It's still crying. She also run, bring it back home. Still crying. I want even to cry. It's not good because hot water. They pour hot water on this one, this gong, because it has given birth inside our house. So. And you know, as a kid, you used to disturb a lot, so it was not good for sure. It's called gong in Dinka, edigo. So this one is also there, very common in South Sudan. Another one is ball, ba, u, olla. Ball means rabbit or hare. Ball, rabbit or hare. So that's the name we used to call them. Amuk Amuk mean dig dig. Dig dig. Dig dig. Amuk. Amuk. Amuk mean dig dig. Kèo. 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 K-E-L. Kèo. Kèo mean gazal. 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 Gazal is I think gazal is Arabic name. Arabic name or yeah for this animal. Sorry guys. It's called cow, gazal. So panan piol ma jogele ye ku chole ware cow tien tonda ku ben chol tong jur bar gazal. Ye ku chole ware cow tien tonda ku ben ku chole tong jur bar gazal. Bar al gazal. Bar gazal mean is a state there, a region in South Sudan. So it's called Warkel. Bar mean river, Gazal mean cow. So it's Arabic word Bar al Ghazal. Bar al Ghazal. So that's how they name it. Because there were so many Ghazal alongside that river. So the Arab they name it Bar al Ghazal because there are so many Ghazal there. So they say Bar al Ghazal, river of Ghazals. So it's called cow. Cow in Dinka language. So you try to check the name of this animal, check their photos in Google, you will get them there. So I did not bother to go to download them, so you guys can try to look for them because this one they are very common. A chameleon is not the common one, but they are there. So there are other animals in Dinka language, but I did not get their name in English, so I'm still struggling. If I get them, I will bring another video again. So this is the end of our video, and I would like to say thank you so much for those who are going to watch this video. Please watch the video up to the end, and after that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we learn Dinka language together. So the person who used to bring these videos and lesson is called William Ajak Malekde Ran Pyoj Dinka or Ran Pyoj Tongjang. So I really appreciate those of you who turn up to subscribe. They also like the video, they also share the video, and that's very important for me because when you share the video, other people are going to watch it, and when you like the video, YouTube is going to recommend it to other people so that many of the YouTubers can also watch it and learn Dinka language, a very interesting language, very fantastic language, local language in South Sudan, Dinka language, Tuangyang. So this brings us to the end of our video, and before the end of this video, can you guess the name of this animal in English? Guys, what is the name of this animal in English? It's called Dol Amok Liet, 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 Dol Amok Liet is like this one. Dol Amok Liet. So how do you call the name of this animal in English? Now it's a Dinka name. That's how I know it. Dol Amok Liet. Please give me the name here in the comment section. Give me the name of this animal and let me see how you guys call it in English. So, and this is the end. This is your homework, and plus to number 1, don't forget it. So it's a little bit long video, and it's good we are going to learn. So we learn Dinka culture, we learn how many types of animals in South Sudan. We also learn their name in Dinka language. We also learn their name in English. So it's a very important thing. So and this video is very interesting. I would like you to watch it to the end, share with your loved one, and we learn together. I'm William Ajak Malek. Bye. Nyali kawek kuyania. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you next Friday.